ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another World of Tanks replay with your host, GreatTaz. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe, clicking the notification bell from occasional to always to get instant notification of all uploads. And with that all being said, let's get this battle on the road in 3, 2, 1, roll out. Hello ladies and gentlemen, GreatTaz here once again with another World of Tanks replay following along with the On Track series. This is the Super Conqueror, this is the Tier 10 British heavy tank, and this is the top of the tree. As you can see here, we are on Redshire. This is a encounter mode, as you can also see that, and of course since this is the top of the tree, it is a Tier 10 battle. But there are Tier 8s in it, so I feel for those Tier 8s. Now, again, this is, if you're wondering why we're watching this video is brought to us, replay is brought to us by T-Mall of the DPS clan. Now, if you're sitting here wondering, okay, why is he going that way and not normally going to the 9-0 line? Well, again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is an encounter mode battle, and you don't necessarily do the same thing you do in a standard battle as you would a encounter. As you can see here, he takes off going this general direction. Doesn't have really too many people following right behind him. The STRV 103B, Tier 10 Swedish TD there, came over this direction. You got some people on the hill behind him. Some people on the southern portion of the church, or not the church, but the castle courtyard there. So, as you can see here, he's moving around looking for some spots. He is spotted once again. He's got that guard in front of him and an FV 4202. Both premium tanks there. The guard is the same tank as the STG guard. They're both Tier 8s. One has the paint on scheme like the Patriot, Defender, and the 49, the French 49, the Liberté. They all have that paint on scheme, so you can't take it off. But the guard is the other version where you can actually put your own camouflage on. And as you can see here, he's taking a peek up here and putting some rounds right into that guard and taking them out. As his team of mediums there are rushing through that little valley, he's going to push up over the hill with the E100 pushing right behind him. Now, the enemy team went the standard way, so it looks like they're not quite sure that what type of game mode this is. I guess they don't realize that this is actually an encounter mode and not standard mode. And as you can see there, T, we're going to just shorten it up here and call him T, takes out that, tracks the 4202, and ends up, the 4202 gets taken out. All right, there's a 432, object 432. And it looks like the enemy team has completely taken over the 8-9 line, and their T is actually spotted once again. And this 4502B is so worried that they're going to lose. But right now, it's a pretty even battle, and that's going to change quickly. The enemy team is up 1 now, currently, but again, that will change. I have faith in that. You got the Pagetto 65 over there, the 430 that way. And again, this is T-Mall is asking people don't cap. He wants to get that damage in, and I don't blame him. It's kind of too early to go ahead and just give it up to a quick win, because there's still a lot of battle to go on. And the 4502 is calling the team idiots. That's just more of a reason not to cap, just to give him an easy win, just because he died doing the not the most the smart play for this game. As you can see, heavy tanks, there's a couple of mediums and a TD's taking up that A1 corner. There he spots the Foch. He is spotted too, so takes a shot into the IS-4. Going to use some of that turret ability, and he blocks around from the Pingetto 65, which is a backwards block, but it doesn't matter. A block is a block. He's looking for that IS-4. That IS-4 is a little more dangerous right there, and as you can see, it pans out. That Foch, that's the tier 9. It has a 3-round autoloader. Actually, that's the 4-round autoloader if it has the top gun. So, in turn, it could come over there and do some pretty decent damage. Oh, the Foch! No, the UDES goes rushing by and gets clipped, but doesn't do any damage. That saved that ST-1s from taking a lot of damage from T-Maw here. As you can see, the UDES is pushed in. He's starting to take some shots, more shots into the ST-1. Not really he's not really worried at this time. Here comes the VK4502, being an absolute noob and being a retard, being a clickaholic, and I use Aslan's anti-click. Well, it's not Aslan's, but it's part of Aslan's mod. The one that allows only you can limit the number of clicks someone can do in a row, and then it ignores them. I have mine set to 3. Ooh, that's a nice shot into the top of the E4. Here comes that Foch. Looks like he's going to try to get a sneak around, but it's not going to quite work. T-Maw is going to get spin around here. Ooh, unfortunately, T-Maw is going to get hit a couple times, it looks like here. And he's going to push right up into that Foch and make that Foch have to shoot high and not be able to get any good shots in. And now the Foch is now... Ooh, nope, he wasn't reloading. But that's all right. T-Maw don't care at this point. He's just going to push that Foch around and actually end up killing the Foch. Now the enemy is in... Oh, there's the PZ-4. Now the enemy is in the cap, which it means it's pretty much up to T-Maw to actually take care of this. I'm not sure what the E100's doing. He's going to take that shot. Ooh, that's a super... Ooh, tiny shot. He did get it into the IS-4. Now the IS-3 is going to come up, peek up over the ridge, and that's going to be his death. Now T-Maw is fighting against some pretty good players, as you can see by the stat scores provided to us by XVM. He's going to go for that under the tank shot, gets it, and does take out the IS-4. Now it's only one capper on the base, and it's up to T-Maw to take him out also. And it's the ST-1, and he's going to get shot and killed quickly and whistling quick. All right, T-Maw is now really in a bad situation. He got 190 hit points. The enemy has has 5 tanks to there's 3, and T-Maw is pretty much a one-shot for them all. The SU-130 PM is on the 1 line, and I'm not quite sure what the Object 704 is actually doing at this point in time. There goes the Pingetto. He's going to take a shot at the Pantera and take it out. Now he's going to try to get into a position where the Pingetto only has his turret, and the Pingetto is going to sit there too long, and he's going to take a shot into the Pingetto. And that's a good thing to make sure that only the turret is visible on the Conqueror, and that you're actually using the gun depression of it so that they can't actually hit that aiming bar that's on the commander's hatch in the very back of the turret. Now that is a weak point, and if you can hit it, it's highly suggestible that you do. Now T-Maw is pushing through the cap. I doubt he's going to stay in the cap. He's going to go look for this OHO and this Jag Panther 2 because he's hoping that the SU-130 PM can actually take care of the Pingetto. There is the Panther 2. 704 is now moving. Still unsure where that OHO is. Again, like I said, anything that hits T-Maw and penetrates, or if it happens to be OHO and does HE damage, can kill him. But the OHO is moving forward, looking back at the 704, and in turn, that's going to get that OHO just in a very bad situation. T-Maw is trying to get that kill on him, and it's that OHO's in a very bad situation, unfortunately for him. He's got 2 tanks that are converging on him. The SU-130 is peeling away. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. He damaged the OHO, but he did not get the kill shot. The 704. He must have left him with like only a few hit points left. Like 100 hit points left, and the 704 finally finished him off. There, the 130 is actually taken out. Now it's a 2-on-2 battle with the 704. Object 704 and Super Conqueror versus the Pingetto 65 and a Waffenträger PZ4 TD. Now it's a TD versus heavy, and a TD versus TD and a medium. I'm not sure what T-Mall is clicking about. He's trying to get the 704 to take the short route. He's not sure why the 704 is going the long route, which I guess. The PM is the 130 saying they still have fast tanks. Yes, they still do have fast tanks, but I'm not sure what he's trying to say. He's trying to be a Packyard commander. Now, T-Mall did shoot quite a few premium rounds. He's down to 2, so he switched back to his standard rounds because he doesn't really need them at this time. He could probably get away with an HE to take to do massive damage to the Waffentrager PZ4, just for the simple fact that that thing, if you hit the turret, it's like 10 millimeters of freaking turret armor in the front and 0 on the side and 0 on the rear. Even though if you hit the side and rear, it's not an auto hit. All right, there's the 704 has found the WT and taking that out. Now all that's left is the Pagetto, and there's not quite sure where he went. He's saying if the S loses, I'm assuming the 103 says the 130 is saying if the Super Conqueror dies, then they pretty much lose. Not a guarantee, because if we look over here, the 704 still has 723 hit points, and the 704 is frontally is a very good TD. So if he can angle the tank just right, and get the Pagetto to miss his shots. Oh, there is the Pagetto. He's coming around, and the 704 takes a shot and misses. All right, Pagetto is going to come around. Unfortunately, that is a miss. He's going to back down over the ridge because that thing has it's an auto reloader. Unfortunately, this does not look good for T-Mall. But the 704 looks like he's coming across the top of the ridge, which is a good thing. But T-Mall is trying to get the attention of the 65 so the 704 can peek down and take that final shot. Here comes the 704 and takes him out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that would be victory. And there we have it. Another good battle from another good tank. All in all, that's what I'd like to say. All right, now let's go ahead and jump right on over to replays.eu. That is where we got our information from today. And if anyone takes quick notice, they'll notice that I am using a different browser today. And I would like to say this is a very interesting browser. I haven't quite got 100% of it, just found it. It is called Opera GX. It is in early access currently, and they're still working on it. It's they're promoting it as the gamers browser. It has a bunch of different abilities, and maybe I'll do a little review on this at a different point in time and see how we do. But anyways, let's get back on with what we're doing. All right, T-Mall here, he got his Ace Tanker. On top of Ace Tanker, he got Hand of God, he got Bruiser, Duelist, and Fire for Effect. He got 7 bonds, and those 7 bonds came for Spartan. Ooh, we saw that. Steel Wall, and the Steel Wall, he definitely hit all mechanics, 11 shots, hit over 1,000 damage block, and he survived. So he got all the high caliber. The high caliber came from his 9,473, and that doubles literally everybody else's damage. Oh, and then I mentioned that his Ace Tanker came from his 1459 base experience. So most time it's about 1250 to get Ace Tanker on any tank. Depends on what goes on. As you can see, and then he got Top Gun for getting 7 kills. He missed that Bradley Walters medal. If he would have got the actual kill shot on the Pagetto, or if he would have got the kill shot on the Oho, he would have got that. wholeheartedly. It would have been nice to see that if the 704 could have distracted the Vegeta long enough for Timo to actually um, get that last shot off and kill him. That would have that would have been really cool. But overall, the Object 704 didn't do really bad. He got 4 kills. He also walks out with Fire for Fats Fighter and Duelist. Now, overall, Timo fired 29 shots, 27 of them hit, and 26 penned. So that's, again, I'm not quite sure what the new tank sniper is, but I would almost swear that that's it. I think you have to do a certain amount of damage from over 300 meters. That's what it is. They're not hitting that 300 meter mark. But as you can see, he was really up in the face, or he was under 300 meters for the majority of his damage. Overall, good blockage of 2280. Only got a damaged 11, killed 7, so there's 4 that he did not kill. So he needed 13 damages to get Confederate. But didn't quite get that. Almost traveled 4 kilometers. 79,000 credits, 650. And overall, he fired, like I said, he fired a lot of premium ammo there at one point. Then he resupplies and his repair of his vehicle. So it did cost him some credits there, unfortunately. But that's some good crew training we got going on down here. And some free experience. Overall, Timo, I believe you... Oh, I can't say I believe. I know you did with 9,479 damage. Doesn't quite triple, but literally, the top 3 on the opposing team would have to be added together to even equal yours to come near. So overall, great job, sir. Thank you for uploading this, and I hope you keep getting out there and killing. But with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get running. But before I do, don't forget to like this video if you liked it. If you did not, you know what to do. If you're not a subscriber, please take the moment to subscribe, clicking the subscription button. Then if you want instant notifications of all my new uploads, click that bell, change it from occasional to always, and you'll get all uploads of and notification of all my uploads. Also with that, that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here, and hope to see you back here soon. Maybe I'll even see you inside the World of Tanks. This is GreatTaz, signing off.